Aniket Hulle sir. So, without wasting time, let's start the interview. So, I will request Rutuja, please come Rutuja. Hello sir, I am Rutuja. My first question is, tell me about yourself.
Actually, I am Aniket Hulle and I am founder and CEO of Hulle Spoken English Academy, which is located in Saravali, Radhanagari, which is one of the village in Kolhapur district. And basically, I have completed my diploma in mechanical engineering. Along with that, I have completed my PG post graduation in Master of Arts in Political Science. And currently, I am working as a language trainer, particularly in the rural area.
So and my question to you, in your library there are lots of books are there. You have you read it, and how can you help this book in your daily life?
Obviously, without reading, I cannot have kept there in my bookshelf. So every book that you saw there, I have read into the past. And you know that very well, as this common thing that if, unless and until the without reading, you cannot enhance your communication skill, or you cannot enhance your knowledge basically. So each and every book provide unique things, unique ideas. So I also have suggestion to all of the students who are sitting in front of me that at least minimum, even I heard that Warren Buffett, the person who was one of the billionaire in the world, he is also reading 50 books in 1 year. So if you observe that in the society, those who are elite personalities in the society, they are reading books. So personally, I am fascinated about it. Every month, at least 2 or 3 new books that I bought there, and I will just read that. Like that, you can also have a chance to do that.
In there, which is your favorite book?
Actually, I have a lot of different category books, but I love Robin Sharma's 5 Club because that book is emphasized on the basic fundamental of time management and how you can start your days and all these things. So I just had fascinated about that.
Hello sir, I am Tanuja.
Hello.
So we are now completed our 10th standard. So my question is, how can we manage our time for study in college life to get great percentage?
Obviously, as I just talked before that, time management is essential not only for the students, it is essential for everyone, every person. Maybe that person is doing job in somewhere else in MNC company, or maybe housewife. Everyone has to need time management. So basically, 6 or 7 hours you can minus for your rest. That is also necessary for sleep, and 2 or 3 hours you can minus just for your daily activities. So in the school college life you have college of 6 or 7 hours. So effectively you get only 5 or 6 hours in your hand. So if you balance that 5 hours, you are the winner of the competition. So abstain yourself from that social media. That is most important. Try to avoid that. Once, whenever you require, particularly for educational purpose, that time you can go to mobile. So mobile is most time consuming gadget right now, where time has gone there. So that is the thing.
Yes, sir, am I?
Hello.
Sir, my question is that why your set is actively in
Obviously, you know that very well. Actually, you get all this such type of facility in cities only. And if you explore in our area, a lot of hidden talent is there in our all the rural area. In particular, Radhanagari, Budalgarh and Kagal is we can say a lot of excellent student, and this pattern is famous for the scholarship examination. But unfortunately, I realized that in our area, the students are lack of communication and just they are not going beyond their limit just because of communication. And last 5 years ago, I got that, I realized that. And that's why I decided to set up here. I can also open this in city also, but you know that very well. I think that this is the perfect location where I can do this for our rural area students. That's why I started this particular. and foremost, from my side, I think that the teacher should have to exact repo with that student. So, what is the requirement of student, their talent, that his hobbies, their interest? Everyone should have analyzed by the good teacher. So, once teacher get all data from their side, then we can have to think about it. Is the student is emotional? Is the student is rash? All the things are matter here. All the things are matter here. So I think that teachers should have the quality to get all the information without speaking with that student. So once you got that, definitely it will be beneficial for you. So that is most important. And after that, teacher should not be biased. It should not be indulged to anyone. That is also important.
Hello sir, I am Radhika. My question is, tell me about your developing as a teacher.
Mostly now, right now the vacation batches are going on, so my routine is different. And traditionally, when I'm running my regular batches, my routine is different. As here, you know that in our academy we have morning, evening at schedule. So in the morning, it's 6 o'clock. I wake up and I go with students for swimming. I come back here. At 8 o'clock, my lecture is started. By 12:30, I just got free and I take my lunch. After that, I take a short nap and again attend my evening benches. At 5 o'clock, we are going for playground and coming back at 7 o'clock. And at 7 o'clock, you know that every day we have guest lecture here. So that's all about here right now. But when traditionally my schedule is going on, that time actually I wake up just at 6 o'clock. I just go to swimming, coming back there. And after that, I started my morning session almost at 7:30. I started my first lecture. So from 7:30 to 11:30, I attend my morning batches and come back to home. After that, I take a lunch and I go to the library for reading newspaper. Then I come and take at least 1.5 hour short nap there. After that, I get fresh and again I attend my evening batches. I come back around at 8 o'clock. Then I take my dinner and sometimes spend my time with my family members, friends, or sometimes I invest my time in my own schedule. And late in the night, I spend also 1 hour for YouTube or something like the social media. So I just go to bed at 12 o'clock late in the night. So this is about the regular time and this is about the vacation.
Hello, sir. How can you inspire students within a 45-minute lecture? So what is secret?
Obviously, as yesterday I told you that I made that draft in such a way that each and every example is practically connected there. So student has got that, yes, this is the fact, this is the reality on the ground. So that time they are evidence. Even I have some jokes there, I have some punches there, I have some severe examples there, where students are laughing in the first 5 minutes with some examples. And after that 5 minutes, when I use my just another serious examples, like when I told them that if you want to become a postman, you need 96% marks, and if you want to become a postmaster, you need 97% marks. So when you are saying that if you are not getting 96% marks, you are not become a postman, the atmosphere is turned there. Everyone is going to be silence. Because if I am not getting 96, that I am not becoming a postman. That kind of competition in the market. So I designed it and I targeted particularly that audience. I know that what is the requirement and what is the capacity, the thinking ability of that particular student. So I designed it in such a way that every student got inspired.
Actually, you are successful person in your life.
It's not like that. I am not successful. I am way towards success. It's too early to say I am successful, but I am way towards success.
So what is your opinion about career?
Career is as depend on you. What is your interest, that is most important. So I think that what are the just like that I went to engineering after 10, but I am working in teaching today. If I get that things before after 10 standard, now maybe I am somewhere else. Right? So I think that you need to analyze what is my passion, what I am passionate about, what are the qualities inside me, my inclination towards what. So you have to find out. No one can say, I cannot inspire a student to do this work. you need some of the basic. If you want to become an engineer, you need to attract it towards the engineering field, latest updates or all these things like that. If you want to become an MBBS, you know about the Lancet, you know about some of the journals, you know about the medical things and whatever is going in the market, pandemic situation, new diseases, everything you know about that. If you want to become a pharmacy, then you know about that field. So your inclination is more important than anything. So that depends on the every student.
Every person has their weak points.
So would be
My name is Shraddha, and my question is every person has their weak points. So you can tell me about your weak points.
actually if you're asking me that question for interview, my answer was different. But practically saying is that I'm emotionally weak person. So even I was crying when I'm seeing the emotional things. I was crying. So emotionally weak, that is emotionally I am too weak actually. That is my weak point. And sometime what happened if the situations are not going to according to my plan. So I have big setback there. And I actually was grounded when the things are not going according to me. I need to control this because everything is not going according to your plan. These are two because that I think that about myself.
So how you try to overcome it?
I'm working again that how to control the emotions. Watching some of the videos regarding to that. I'm researching on it that how to control these things. Let's hope for the best in upcoming days I'm going to work.
Hello sir, I am Sonali. How make time management for MPSC exam?
As before this lecture, you heard that many lectures where competitive examination is one of the toughest examination in our India. So for that, you need a consistency, and where you need to at least minimum 14 to 16 hours you have to dedicate to study. So obviously, after graduation, you are totally free when you are doing these things. So just like I told you, sleeping time and 2 or 3 hours you can minus for the routine work. Remaining time you dedicatedly work on it. Not a single second you have permitted to go is the best. If you do that, you will not get inside. So that management should be done by every student.
And sir, I am Arjun. My question is, who is your ideal person and why?
Particularly, I don't have a single person because I told you already, one person cannot give all the things. You need to follow a specific person. For example, when I went to swimming, at that time I followed Michael Phelps. You know that Michael Phelps is one of the leading swimmer of USA who has won almost 23 gold medals in the Olympics, which is recorded there. When I went to running, so I cannot follow that Michael Phelps because I need to follow Usain Bolt, who has track record with one of the fastest runner till date in the world. So when I am talking about English speaking, I am following Shashi Thune, who is currently member of the Parliament and Under Secretary of United Nations. So I think that you need just have bifurcate that things and you need to multiple idols in your life. When I'm talking about the spirituality, I followed Swami Vivekananda, Premananda Maharaj. Then another 2 or 3 spiritual leaders are there. When I'm doing yoga, I'm going to follow that Ramdev Baba. So when whatever you are doing, you can follow that particular expert person in that.
Sir, what is your aim?
Actually, in the short term, I just want to most popular academy in Western Maharashtra, not only our Kolhapur district. Now we are already in the phase of the popular in Kolhapur district. We are focusing in 3 or 4 years in the Western Maharashtra, and in the upcoming days, in the 20 or 25 years of routine, I just want to open my own branches of 50 branches in all over Maharashtra. That's my upcoming vision. Firstly, again, I told you, you have to match the rapport with that particular student. You analyze that what the ability inside him or her, how he or she is behaving. Is she understood or is he understand all the things? That micro level you have to work. Once you got that, no, he is not understanding. So you need to again focus. You need to consult with him. You can try to convince him that no, it's not like that. You can do it. Sometimes what happens, one student got 30 out of 30 and someone got 5 marks. That time that student goes into depression. That I can't do it. That same age student got 30 and I got 25 marks. So at that time you can inspire him. It's okay. Now you don't have him coming here to compete with anyone. You have to compete with yourself. Next time you can have to enhance 5 to 10. When you are counseling properly, that student goes 5 to 10. Again you are working on it, that goes to 10 to 15. So step by step, that is most important thing is that you have to communicate with that student and give him a confidence.
Hello sir, I am Savannah. I have one question for you, sir. What is your teaching goals?
Syllabus right now. Our syllabus is actually dedicatedly focusing that each and every student has got all the things over here. Like journey starts from eye to eye. How to introduce yourself and how to give your interview. That's a long syllabus. But we have different syllabus. For 4 to 8 standard we have basic syllabus. For 10 standard pass out students we have intermediate syllabus. And for graduate students we have advanced syllabus. So 3 categories we have. We are taking one entrance there. Once we got that this student is come for the under the basic batch we are going. So we have 3 batches there and we are planning accordingly.
Hello sir, my question is, you started this academy in 2019, right?
Yes.
And now you are a very popular person in this education field. So my question is, how you achieve this popularity?
See, popularity not comes in 1 or 2 days. You need to work hard and you have patiently waiting for that. I personally have interacted with more than 30,000 students, which is a big count. And I personally trained 3,000 students. 50 villages are there in Kolhapur district where I taught, and from 4th standard to 75-year-old person. So when I started that, I don't have popularity like this. I called 10 parents for one admission. That was the year of 2019. Today we have full admissions before the deadline. So this change we observed in the last 5 or 6 years just because of we are working hard, we are showing the result in the market. Now today you are completing your course and now after 2 days you are going back to your home. Definitely you are saying to the many students that I got such a different things, my experience was different. So these things going to be a converted popular. So I think that you need to work hard, don't focus on popularity. Automatically when you are working hard and showing the result, you will get that.
Hello sir, I am Shirley. So sir, my question is, sir, you always told us you will send your son in abroad for education. So sir, you definitely know about foreign education. So sir, please tell me about foreign education.
See, foreign education is most important thing is it's a little bit costly. First thing is that, and second thing is that the system is absolutely different than ours. As I told you, you can graduate at the age of 10 years in foreign, but this is not possible in our country because we are 10 plus 2 plus 3 or 4 category criteria is there. But in them, their system is different. So I think that if you want to get the admission there, you need to give us examination, particularly English or the IELTS examination. If you We want to go to UK, USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. These are the countries required IELTS band score. So first you have to clear that, and you can search now from every big universities like Oxford, Stanford, Yale University. These are the topmost branded universities. They have their own websites where you got that admission certificate. So suppose you are completing your 12th standard and you are going to apply there. So you can get all the information there on websites. You can apply there. You can submit your required documents. You can apply for the visa, most importantly. Visa and passport is most important. If you are doing all the formalities, you will get admission. After admission, once you go there, you will get all the system.
Hello sir, I am Sadanani.
Hello.
Happiest moment in your life?
Actually, see, life is full of up and downs. Sometimes you get sorrowness and sometimes you get happiness. But if you're talking about journey from first standard, when I was selected for the sports center scholarship, I think that was the first giant success in my life. And I was in my school, and suddenly that news flashed there that Aniket Ulle got a scholarship, got a scholar, and I got a second rank in district. So that was the first success of mine, and my background was not that much. I did not support because my dad was not doing channel. So I was really happy because in my family I was the first person who cleared the 400 scholarship examination. That was the happiest moment. After that I got a lot of success in my life, but that was the happiest moment in education. And if you're talking about here in practical life after your education, I think that when I started my first vacation batch and I got 50 students, that was really something different moment in my life. Because 50 parents and 50 students are trusted on me. They're coming here. That was a big achievement for me. That was a happy day for me.
Hello, hello sir. Sir, what do you think about MLA?
See, politics, you know that very well. In our country, we are a democratic country where politicians have strong powers out there. So, no matter that whether you are sarpanch or whether you are ZP member or whether you are MLA or whether you are MP, politician has strong power in our country. They are the policy makers. They decide what to do, how to go. So I think that, but that's not an easy task. No, you cannot have a goal and just you are going to win the election. You need to have to work hard. Maybe first or second time you are going to debate it by someone. It's a big deal, but it's then you can have power to solve problems of society.
Sir, who is your favorite political leader? Why?
This is not the right platform, I think, right, to open the answer. But I think that politics is something it is going to be changed. When you trust on one politician, and after that, what happened suddenly after a few days or a few years, we got the news that he was caught by agencies in corruption. So you cannot trust any politician. For that, you need to wait for 20 or 25 years. After that, you can trust on anyone. So it is injustice to open these things in the live session.
Hello sir, I am Renji. What is your experience about this batch?
Yeah, see, every batch has a different identity and unique things. So I got a lot of unique things here. Again, I got such a different category students who has excellence, who has willpower. Some of the students don't have that confidence, but they are trying actually. They are trying to change themselves. Some of the students have problem in hostel life, but they are managing after that and they are just going on. So lots of things. Each and every students and each and every batch is giving some lesson to you. Definitely, I got a good lessons from here, and it will be beneficial in my next journey. I think.
Hello, sir. I'm Rajka. Sir, how you can speak in front of thousand people?
See, obviously, it's not comes in a one day. It's a long journey. I started my from at 2019, and each and every time I improve myself, and I directly not talk with thousand students, thousand people. First, I started my journey with the fourth or fifth standard student, like 20 or 30 students. Then I increased that ratio. I just go to a bigger age group where I talk with the 10 standard student. And step by step, I'm coming here. So no one has daring to go there directly and just stop it. It's not like that. So you can achieve that, but you have to start as early as possible. So you can achieve that milestone as early as possible.
Hello sir, I am Pranami.
Hello.
So when you started this academy, at that time what is your parent opinion about your decision?
Yeah, exactly. This one is also a nice question. Actually, when I started my mom was extremely in the opposition of this one because my dad was neutral actually. He's not motivated me and nor he opposed there. But my mom was extremely opposed me because she was not sure about the success of there. Because to take a coaching class, it's not a big thing. Any graduate can open the coaching class. It's not a big deal, be frank. So he thought that I have double scholar. I was topper in my school when I was 10th standard. Such a talented person. She has strong desire that I have to go to competitive exam, clear competitive examination and join government sector. Particularly, she was conscious about my wedding because right now in the market, you know that wedding is one of the biggest issue after unemployment. So, but when I started my firm, students are coming, parents are searching me. I got a popularity. And most important is that I had done my marriage was also done with this profession because my wife has strong desire that someone I just married to that person who has excellence rather than with government job. So fortunately, that was opposing from my parents, but after that now they are satisfied because I got popularity, I got lot of money also. Not like that I'm just getting popularity. I got money also. My earnings are good. And everything is going fine now. So they are happy now. But that time they were in the oppose, particularly my mom.
When you established this academy, at that time, which problems you have faced?
Obviously, particularly when anything that we started, the first things what was tough. I don't have my own space. So I started this in two schools, Kisana School and Shivaji School Tarare. These are the two schools supported me. After that, I took a rented hall there and I started my firm there. So I don't have my own space also to take a class. So these things are happen with everyone, not with me. Just everyone is facing such a problem there. But after that, I got hints how to develop, and within these 5 years now we are here. So first 2 or 3 years were very most important pandemic situation came. Suddenly everything goes in the one. So that was a struggling period, but now we are settled.
Hello, sir. I am Nandini, and my question is, what do you see yourself during 5 years?
From right now, as I told to someone that from today to 5 years, I just want to set up focusing our branches in Western Maharashtra, Kolhapur also in Western Maharashtra. We have to got the popularity in social media also. We are launching a website by end of the day. We are going to take our key in upcoming days. We are started our online. Now we have one batch in online batch in 1 year. Now we are planning to start every 3 months. We have online batches also there. So those who have desired they can help. So we are planning. We are working hard on ground level that what are the things required in the market and what we have to do. We are have planning to just go with such a lab where student can. Now we have Wi-Fi campus or e-learning facility, but we want to provide uh, laptops and all things to students here, so they can have to search anything that they want. So we are working on the development and all these things. I hope in after we are going to complete that.
Hello sir, I am Srishti. So you have a lot of knowledge. So why you don't try to crack UPSC exam?
You know that very well. Mostly we don't have that much idea about UPSC, and you know that it is one of the toughest examinations that time. And no one is there who can guide in such a way that you can do this. And I have not that much background to spend 3 or 4 years in Pune or something like that. Now the technology is growing up, so you cannot have to need to go to Delhi or Mumbai or Pune. You can do the UPSC preparation here. So that time is different, but I tried for MPSC, not like that. I spent 3 or 4 years in MPSC, but by bad luck, I cannot clear it. Sometimes I just lose by 2 or 3 marks, sometimes 10 marks, sometimes 20 marks. There is uncertainty in competitive examination. And my financial background was different, lot of things I faced in my life. But once I came in this field, now I am absolutely happy what I am. So I think that I'm not right now. I cannot have planned to go in competitive examination. I'm satisfied with teaching.
My question is, what is future plan of this
As I just have to answer that, we want to expand our academies campus in upcoming 2 or 3 years. After that, we are focusing on Western Maharashtra, and after 20 years, we are focusing all over Maharashtra. That is our upcoming plan.
What is your achievement in your life?
So I cannot say my achievements from my knowledge. Maybe something different to say like that. But I think that at the age of 30, I got a lot of things. I constructed my new bungalow. It's my residential house I constructed. Now whatever you are sitting here, that is constructed in this just 6 months. This is also a new building that I constructed just because of this academy, this spoken English academy. I bought a brand new car of 11 lakh rupees last 2 years ago. I was married and whatever the expenditure it was done by me. So I think that these are achievements I got particularly in the last 3 or 4 years.
I am asking. My question is, what is your strength as a teacher?
Now again, it is very injustice to say about myself because it will be not good to say good things from yourself. But I think that one thing I should have noticed here that I can be any student. I can be. Even that student is not paying attention to me, but I have that quality that I can pay that student attention to me, any of them. So I have ability to spread my influence among the student. That is a plus point. That's why I'm here. So you need that quality that students should be approached towards you. Now you are coming here because you heard my lecture and you got inspired and is coming here. So like and everyone who is here is coming because of that lecture. You know that. So I think that quality I have. Even second thing is that the students are open everything in front of me. They cannot lie with me. Because they trust on me that sir is only one person who can solve any problem of my life. Sometimes some students they are not opening anything in front of parents, in front of their school teachers, but sometimes they are opening in front of me. That was a 10 or 12 cases I have in my life. They are sharing their own issues. And it happened just because that students feels that this person can solve our problems. So you need to bond with the student that you can have trust. You have to build that. So everyone has trusted you. That is most important. Anyone is there?
Recently, sir, you have said that you are emotional. If you don't mind, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Let's suppose I am your second class and I am established the spoken English academy against you. What is your reaction?
This is the market where you can understand. Now I am starting this firm. Maybe in the after 6 months, someone is going to start that firm. That's not an issue. The student who is trusted on you, the students who are trusted on the quality, they will come to only you. Maybe sometime what happens that someone coming to you and he or she is not managed there, she thought that it's not a way she is coming to you. So this is the market, you cannot stop anyone. Just go on. Competition is, I think that competition always enhance most of the quality. Now today in Radharani, Hudurgad and Kagal, I am the only one person who is dedicated to work on the English communication. So I don't have any competitor. But if future someone is coming, maybe that will alarming situation for me that I have to change in my syllabus, I have to give maximum good thing to student so they can have trust on me, they can have quality outcomes. So things are going on and this is the market. No one can stop anyone. Anyways, in the last almost 1 hour, we are chatting with the students and our students without any preparation. On the spot, our students are asking the question and I try my best to counter the questions over here. So if you really want to enhance your English communication, we are the best option for you. Come here, explore your limits, got a boost of your confidence and definitely start your journey with us. Thank you so much for joining from there. And thanks to all of you for such a good questions. I am now officially declaring that that is the end of our